You think you're praising your dog, but your dog might be confused, overwhelmed, or even stressed by the very moment you think you're connecting most. Most owners believe that more enthusiasm equals more love, and that their dog is always thrilled by the celebration. Stay with me until number one, because what I'm about to share will completely change the way you reward your dog. And honestly, it might change the way you see your whole relationship. Praise sounds simple. You do something nice, your dog does something good, you cheer. But the truth is that praise is one of the most misunderstood tools in dog ownership. Done wrong, it can accidentally teach your dog the opposite of what you intended, create anxiety, or even undermine trust. Most owners are praising with their heart fully in the right place, but without understanding what their dog is actually receiving in that moment. The real reasons this matters go much deeper than sit, stay, or good. Boy, they go right to the core of how your dog experiences the world and how safe they feel with you. Number seven, the explosion of joy that shuts your dog down. Most owners think that the louder and more excited the praise, the better the dog feels. And your dog? They look away, they shake off, they wander off. But here's what's actually happening. Your sudden burst of energy is not landing as celebration, it's landing as chaos. Dogs are exquisitely sensitive to energy shifts, and a rapid escalation in your voice and body language can trigger a stress response rather than a joy response. Evolutionarily, sudden, loud sounds and fast movements signal danger or instability in the environment. They're trying to calm the situation down. The look away, the shake off, the wandering, those are displacement behaviors, which are your dog's way of saying, I need a moment. This is a lot. If your dog is a calm, thoughtful breed or individual, a warm, steady voice and a slow, deliberate stroke along their back will land far more meaningfully than a cheer. Save the big celebration for the dog who genuinely feeds off that energy, and even then, watch their body language to confirm they're enjoying it, not just tolerating it. Number six, praising the wrong moment by half a second. This one is subtle, but it causes enormous confusion. You ask your dog to lie down, they do it. You reach for a treat, fumble with the bag, and by the time you say good girl, your dog has already stood back up and is sniffing the floor. You praised the sniffing, you praised the standing, you did not praise the down. After that, the moment is gone, and your dog is genuinely unable to link your words to what they did. It's simply how the canine brain processes cause and effect. Over time, this erodes the clarity of your communication. The practical fix here is to use a marker, either a clicker or a short, sharp word like yes, the instant the behavior happens, before you even reach for the treat. That marker bridges the gap. It tells your dog that exact thing you just did, that's what I'm celebrating. Number five, praising with your hands in a way that feels threatening. You want to show your dog love, so you reach over their head and give them a big pat on top. It feels natural to you, it feels affectionate. But for many dogs, especially those who are a little uncertain or sensitive, a hand coming from above and landing on the top of the head is not a loving gesture, it's a mildly threatening one. Dogs don't naturally greet each other by placing a paw on top of another dog's head. So when you do it to your dog, even with the warmest intention, some dogs are simply tolerating it. Their ears go back, their body stiffens just a little. The real issue is location and approach. Most dogs prefer being stroked under the chin, along the chest, or along the side of the body. These are areas that feel safe and comfortable. When you praise your dog physically, try approaching from the side rather than from above, and watch what their body does in response. A dog who is genuinely enjoying physical praise will lean in, soften their eyes, and stay close. Let your dog's response guide you, not your assumption of what feels loving. Here's one that stings a little, but it's important. You ask your dog to come, they look at your hand, no treat visible, they don't come. The praise and the reward have become a lure rather than a consequence. And this matters emotionally because it means your relationship isn't the motivator. The treat is they're not working with you, they're working for the cookie. Sometimes a treat, sometimes a game, sometimes just a warm touch and a quiet good. When your dog can't predict exactly what's coming, they start paying attention to you rather than your pocket. And that shift from food focused to you focused is where real connection lives. Praise becomes meaningful again because it's not always followed by food, which means when it is, it's a genuine surprise, and when it isn't, it still carries weight. Number three, praising anxiety instead of calm. This is one of the most common and most damaging mistakes, and it comes entirely from love. Your dog is scared of something, a loud noise, a stranger, another dog. They come to you trembling or they bark and carry on, and you, because you love them, say, it's okay, good boy, you're fine, in a soothing, reassuring voice. You're trying to comfort them. But what your dog hears is, yes, this reaction. This is correct. I am confirming that you should feel this way. Praise and reassurance feel identical to a dog in that moment. You are, without meaning to, reinforcing the anxious state. This doesn't mean you should be cold or ignore your dog when they're frightened. Instead of verbal praise and fussing, try projecting calm confidence through your own body. Slow your breathing, soften your posture. Don't rush to comfort with words. Simply be a steady, unbothered presence. You can gently guide your dog away from the trigger, give them space, and when they naturally begin to settle, that is the moment you quietly and calmly acknowledge them. You're praising the calm, not the fear. Number two, praising inconsistently and teaching your dog that you're unpredictable. Imagine working a job where sometimes your boss praises you for doing something, and other times they ignore it or even get frustrated by the same behavior. You'd stop trusting your boss's feedback pretty quickly. That's exactly what happens when owners praise inconsistently. Your dog jumps up on you when you come home, and on Monday you laugh and hug them because you're in a good mood. On Tuesday, you push them away because you're wearing nice clothes. On Wednesday, you ignore it. Your dog is not learning that jumping is wrong. Your dog is learning that you are unpredictable and that the rules change based on something they cannot understand or control. This creates a dog who is anxious, confused, and often more clingy or attention-seeking because they're constantly trying to figure out what version of you they're dealing with today. Consistency in praise is not about being rigid or robotic. It's about being trustworthy. Decide what behaviors you want to celebrate and celebrate them every time in the same warm and clear way. Decide what behaviors you don't want to reinforce and don't reinforce them. Even when it's cute, even when you're tired, your dog is always learning from you. The question is whether you're teaching them what you intend to. Number one, praising without true presence. This is the one that changes everything. You say good dog while scrolling your phone. You give a distracted pat while talking to someone else. You toss a treat over your shoulder without even looking at your dog. And technically, yes, you rewarded the behavior, but your dog felt none of you. True praise is presence. Look at them. Mean it. Let them feel that they matter to you, because they do.